Hi everyone, welcome to St. Mary's English Medium online classes. Today we are moving to the next chapter, plant reproduction. We have already discussed half of this chapter, that is reproduction. What is meant by reproduction? Giving birth to young ones, it is called as what? Reproduction. There are two types of reproduction, asexual and sexual reproductions. Asexual reproduction, there is no involvement of gametes, only single parent is there. And asexual reproduction, there are different methods, that is, but first one it is binary fission, example amoeba. Second one fragmentation, uh, example spirogyra. Budding, yeast, example yeast. Then spore formation. Then what else? Vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation, there are two types, natural and artificial. Natural by stem, root, leaf, etc. Different examples also we discussed. Next we came across what? Different types of artificial vegetative propagation, budding, layering and grafting, and micropropagation. Benefits and disadvantages of micropropagation also we discussed. Next we are moving to the sexual reproduction in plants. So we know that flower is the reproductive organ in plants. Flower is the reproductive organ in plants. I have shown you here the common parts of a flower. You can see over here it is having what? Mainly four parts. A flower which is having mainly four parts. What are the parts? First one, it is calyx. This green color one, it is what? Calyx. And over that you can see what? The petals. Petals, that is a part of corolla. And next you can see the androecium, that is a male part. It is having anther and filament. Okay. The next it is gynoecium. Okay, that is the female part, stigma, style and ovary. Okay, so this is what the common parts of a flower. Now we can study in detail about each thing. Okay, calyx, it is the outermost wall of a flower and it is green leaf-like structure. Each unit of this one, it is called sepal, and it protects the flower. It protects the flower when it is in the bud stage. Okay. Next it is about corolla, the second wall. Second inner wall, it is corolla. It is colored part and each unit it is called as petals, and it makes the flower attractive. Its function is also to cover the essential parts of the flower. Next, androecium. Androecium is the male part of the flower. It is the third wall of the flower. You can see here, these are what? The stamen, a filament, and then anther. Filament is that small tube-like structure. Here you can see this one is what? Filament. Over that, a yellow color thing, that is called as what? Anther. Anther contains what? Pollen grains. These anthers are responsible for what? Pollination. Okay. Next it is gynoecium, that is the female part, and it is the innermost wall of the flower. It's otherwise known as carpel or pistil, and it contains stigma. This upper part it is called stigma, where pollen grains are falling. And style, this is what? Tube-like structure. And here you can see ovary. Ovary contains small minute structures, granular structures, that is called as what? Ovules. Okay, you can see here ovules, small rounded bodies. Okay, it is known as what? It contains egg, and after fertilization these ovules are transformed into what? Seeds. Next, there are two types of flowers, unisexual flowers and bisexual flowers. Unisexual flower, you can see either male or female part is there. You can see here male, only stamina is there. That is why it is called as what? Staminate flower. And here it is a flower which is having only pistil, that is stigma, style, ovary only is here. So that is called as what? Pistillate flower. And next is about bisexual flower. Bisexual flower, both male and female parts are present. That is why it is called as what? Bisexual flower. You can see here pistil, at the same time stamen are there. That is why it is known as what? Bisexual flower. Next we are moving to the functions of a flower. Function of a flower, what is the function? Yes, pollination is the function of the flower. You can see over here what? It's a flower So from here, the pollen grains are released, and these pollen grains are taken up by the pollen agent. And this agents, when it is sitting on the stigma of another flower, what happens? These pollen grains will be released over here. So pollination means what? The transfer of pollen grains from one flower to the stigma of another flower is called as what? Pollination. We will study in detail about pollination, agents of pollination in next module. Okay, children, hope you all understood the structure of flower and the different parts of flower. Now the function of flower also. Isn't it, children? Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.